For Destiny 2 weapons and items, head over to u4gm.com and use the code Karpo for 5% off for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Once again, welcome back to another Destiny 2 Season of the Hunted video. Today we're going to continue our questline Bound in Sorrow. Steps 7 through 12 will have some really cool dialogue between Crow, and we're going to get some Figment of Darkness and a whole bunch of other good stuff. Once again, let's go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Without further ado, let's get started with the Bound in Sorrow quest, step 7 of 51. But this week, step 7 of 12. First thing first, head over to the helm, launch it, and head over to that spin location that you're going to have if you mark this quest. Right here will be your Bound of Sorrow continue quest that you're going to get from the helm. It's going to update, and you're going to have to first go into the Containment public event. Yep, step 9, we need to get Nightmare Containment Tears and Bound the Presence, which is pretty easy to do. Now after this is finished, we're going to get ourselves some Figment rewards. We're going to get an Umbral engram and of course some nice dialogue between Crow. Let's start things off at the Castellum. Open up your map, head into there, and get those steps done. If you go through 1 through 3, you should get it in one go, and make sure you bind that to get that next part of the quest step, which is step 10. We need to head to the moon and start that Sever quest line. Now this one's going to be a little bit different from last week. We still need to plant these little what do you call them, detectors, right? So she can perform her ritual. So we're going to be planting some of those. First thing first, open up the door. You want to shoot that blue thing. That's kind of like it was last week. Slide down like so, and we're going to have a little bit of dialogue along this journey today. I'll stop at some of the really cool dialogue. We have a robot animatron that Callus left behind to talk to us, which I thought was very cool. I'm going to include that. And we have some real Crow dialogue, Crow on Crow. You'll see what I'm talking about, which is pretty interesting as well. So here we are. Quest will update. We need to let this dude finish the dialogue before we can do anything. So let him finish the dialogue and then the quest will update. And there are a few levers you can pull. Yep, you kind of get trolled if you pull the first one and the second one. So don't pull them. Pull the one that is highlighted. But I pulled it just for you guys, just so you know. So there you go. After that, turn around, some more enemies are going to open up. And now here's a little bit of dialogue with the cool animatronic Callus left behind.
You attempt to halt the cosmic performance that is beyond you. A beauty forged outside of your understanding. You struggle, as I did. A grub fattened on the lies of reality, writhing within a suffocating existence. Brave little grub. They are petals, waiting to bloom. Soon, you will emerge to see the magnanimous arc of eternity unfurl before you. Its story laid bare. You will understand what I understand. Our end is set. All that remains is the drama of our strife, the struggle to push open our walls. So, resist if you must. It is in your nature to defy, even against your own best interests. It will only hasten your revelation.
Nice. That was really cool. Not sure if you guys knew that was there, but I wanted to include that in this video just for people out there that like to hear dialogue and know a little bit more lore about Destiny 2, and especially if you never got a chance to run the raid. Let's keep it real. I wish the raid was back. The raid was really cool. The first raid in Destiny 2 was awesome. FYI. Alright, we planted our next deep resonance that, you know, our good old girl Eris Moore wanted us to plant so she could perform that ritual to keep these bad guys away or whatever she's doing. We need to still go up here and infiltrate the underbelly, but this time, you know what's about to happen. The big guy is about to come in. The quest will update and we need to obtain psionic decryption keys. This time, it's going to be a little bit different. Not only will the big guy be following us, but we're going to have some shielded enemies as well. We're going to have to take out those guys that are in the bubble before we can take out the shielded guys. But, you know, the big guy's still going to be following us that we can't kill. So just keep that in mind. You need to get these keys done, right? So that's what we need to do. Here's the last guy that's going to be shielded. Just come up here, take this guy out like so, and take him out. And that is how you're going to get all of your keys with this part of server regulation. Now, the next part of the quest step is pretty much the same. We need to begin the server's ritual with Crow. So head over to that location. Same thing. We're going to have a little bit of dialogue. Door's going to be closed. Open it up right there and head in. Now, this is where things are going to look a little bit interesting. If you're still here, well, I'm going to save you a whole lot of time and I'm going to get you a little extra figment of darkness. Plant that barrier like so, and we're ready to start the quest with the final part, the boss part. But before we begin, look at your seasonal challenges. Harvest at dawn, right? We can get solar power kills, but we have to do it in the server activities. This is the spot where I say get yourself a power solar sword, preferably, or you can get yourself LMG, whatever you need. Make sure it's solar, make sure it's power, right? And we're going to be getting ourselves some kills. It's going to be real easy to do right here. Just between the very first phase, I got myself 40% just by killing out the enemies. So take out the regular ass like so with your solar sword or solar LMG, yada yada yada, to make sure you can get this part of the quest step done for your weekly challenges, because you do need to get it here, and I figured why not show you this and save you a little bit of time, you know what I mean? So after I finish taking out these enemies right here like so, I was done with that part, right? So yeah, there you go. Saved you a little bit of time right there as well. So all you have to do is basically wash, rinse, repeat with this part of the quest step. This is the end as far as the boss is concerned. Just take him out and the mission is going to be completed, and a little bit more dialogue between Crow and Crow. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
I told myself a story about who you were. A villain strung together from whispers of the things you'd done. But you're right. I'm scared. I'm scared that our nature might make my friends dangerous to me, or me to them. We all have parts we wish weren't there, but acknowledging them can make us stronger. I'll always be balancing on the edge of something terrible. But now I have someone to pull me back. Who? You. I can learn from your mistakes. My triumphs, too. Yeah. You point out the pitfalls, I'll fill them in. We'll right your wrongs together. See you around. Guardian. Eris. I did it.
See, you are stronger than your doubts presumed. The Leviathan's connection to the pyramid phrase. Our gamble is working, Guardians.
Nice. Well, there you have it. A little bit of Crow on Crow dialogue. I thought it was really cool. Wanted to include that, like I said, for people that like to hear the dialogue. From there, we need to head back in to the helm. And once again, a little bit more dialogue with Crow. This was real interesting because the Crow want to take over for Cade. Here we go.
Second chances. Turns out I've been using mine wrong. I thought being a guardian was my destiny. That wielding the light for good was the most I had to offer. But it's clear now. This is what the Traveler chose me for. I was reforged in the light for a purpose. To remake something dead and gone into something beautiful. To learn how to forge something new from what we were. Everything Uldren did to the reef, the scorn, Fickrel. I have a responsibility No. A calling to make them whole. And I can't replace Cade. But I can cover his old patrols. Maybe organize the hunters a bit, if they'll let me. Clean up some of my mess. I don't know if I can fix everything Aldrin left broken. But I can try.
Now that is really cool. Who knows what is in the future for, this guy leading the hunters. Sounds pretty cool, pretty interesting. But for right now, we need to finish this Bound in Sorrow quest. Turn around and head right back down over here to the helm. We can complete our quest for this week, and we'll be back again next week. Collect your reward, and grind your figment of darkness. And like I said, we'll be back again next week for the very next steps in the part of this quest line. So once again, my guardians, thank you for watching. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Gaming with a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.